The Fosi Audio DB2, a dongle DAC, and the most powerful one that I've encountered personally. Let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, this dongle DAC was sent out to me by Hi-Fi Go, and I am highly grateful to them for sending this out. It has a lot of great features. It is very, very powerful. It has a USB-C and USB-A little cable here, and there's a lot of things going on. It has a nice little packaging, and it's only $60. I wanted to talk to you about some of the features of this amp DAC and show you just a few things. Now you do have the USB-C and USB-A connector, which I think is huge. It also has the right connectors you want, but this is the huge thing I wanted to show to you guys. That it has an immense amount of power. It has a transparent amount of synad and noise floor, and it's just a really solid product for what it is. This has no problem driving my Dan Clark E3 or my Hi-Fi Min Edition XS that I currently own and have and love. It does well with all my over-ears headphones and all my sensitive IEMs. It has no problems for me, and I really enjoy it. This is a very good measuring amp DAC as well, if you're into those kind of things. Let's take a moment and look at the build quality. It has like a titanium gunmetal finish, nice high-res sticker that I know you guys love. The cable on this is of the best quality. It has kind of a braided function to it. It is detachable, and I have tested this with other cables, and it works great. It has a sleek design. Its buttons feel really clicky and good in the hand. This is a strong, solid, sturdy dongle DAC that has a 24-month warranty with it. It does have connections for a 4.4 and a 3.5. Great build quality, but how does it sound? Now, okay, before we get too deep in this video, I wanted to show you a quick photo. This is the sun on the left and UI Scooty on the right. You can tell by this scale that UI Scooty is a much larger star than our sun and much brighter. Here is a drawing of another star, but this is about how big UI Scooty would be. It would go all the way out to basically Jupiter. It'd be huge. So back to our original picture. On the left are DAC and amps, and on the right are headphones. My personal opinion is that while DACs and amps can burn you and have a huge effect, they are not nearly as important as headphones are. So I don't have a massive collection of dongle DACs. I have the Ibasso DC40 Pro. I also have the Afu Snowy White. Dongle DACs are all very similar in sound. Like if I had to categorize them by a sonic characteristic, I would say that they're all extremely similar and there's not a lot of major differences between them. Just as if you saw some fancy cables or even oftentimes IEMs, you just don't really see the money in them. Oftentimes it's like a design purpose, or maybe they did something different to make this cost a little bit more or less. It would be hard for me to be able to tell you which one of these dongle DACs costs the most or the least if I didn't already know the price based on their features and functions alone. I will say that the Fosi DB2 sounds fantastic. It sounds kind of organic and rich, and I like it. I think it sounds good. I think it sounds just as good as my desktop amp DAC stack, and I have zero problems with this, and it gets a full recommendation sonically. So in summary, what do I think about this dongle DAC? I think if you're the kind of person that just, you want to collect dongle DACs to check about their sound, you might want to rethink your game, as that's not always the best thing to do. This gives you a really solid dongle DAC to take with you to, say, a can jam or to a meetup. This is also a strong amp DAC to use at home. It has a lot of good features about it. I just really find myself enjoying this device. I find it powerful enough to run any of my over-ear headphones, and I have some pretty fancy, nerdy, audiophile grade headphones. So what can I say? I highly recommend this product if you're in the market for a reasonably priced dongle DAC, and I think it could be one of the better values in audio because it's just so powerful. And I think that power of this dongle DAC, the ease it has to use, it doesn't have any tricksy, sneaky functions. It just works, and it's a nice device. The only caveat I will say about this device is that it does get extremely hot. But I kind of think that's sort of cool. It's almost like you're warming up your tubes, or you have something to warm your hands up. Anyhow, again, I normally don't do dongle DAC reviews, but if somebody sends me one to review, I'm going to do it because I want you guys to know when I find good value products. And I think this is a good value product that I think is hard to deny that it has a lot of good qualities. I think it's something that you guys should definitely consider if you're in the market for a dongle DAC. Thanks for watching to the end. You guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go watch another IEM video. It's done. That's the entire video. What more do you want?